America, the land of the free, home of the brave, and birthplace of the Whopper. It's a nation built on contradictions, on grand ideals, and let's face it, a whole lot of French fries. But beneath the surface of our supersized lives, a tectonic shift is underway. This shift? It's nothing less than a complete overhaul of our moral compass. Remember the Ten Commandments? Yeah, about those. Turns out they're about as relevant these days as a dial-up modem. The old rules etched in stone and steeped in tradition are being unceremoniously tossed aside. In their place, a new set of commandments dictated not by a deity, but by the whims of social media and the ever-shifting sands of public opinion. This isn't just about religion, folks. It's about the very fabric of what we consider right and wrong. It's about who gets to decide. And right now, the jury's still out on whether this brave new moral landscape will lead us to a promised land or straight off a cliff. Buckle up, everyone, because in this brave new world, silence is violence, words are weapons, and the quickest way to become a social outcast is to utter a single syllable deemed problematic. We're living in the age of outrage, where the self-appointed guardians of political correctness patrol the internet with the ferocity of a rabid chihuahua guarding a chew toy. Forget thou shalt not steal or kill. The new commandments revolve around thou shalt not offend, thou shalt not question, and thou shalt conform, or else. Irony is dead, nuance is a myth, and heaven forbid you accidentally misgender someone's pet turtle. This isn't just about being polite, folks. This is about a fundamental shift in how we interact with each other and the world around us. It's a world where judgment is only acceptable if it's directed at the right targets, where the loudest voices often drown out reason, and where the fear of being canceled can stifle even the most innocuous of opinions. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the increasingly unwelcome guest at the dinner table: Christianity. This once dominant force in American life is finding itself increasingly marginalized, relegated to the sidelines like a forgotten relic. The very values that once formed the bedrock of this nation, faith, family, and, dare I say it, forgiveness, are now viewed by many as antiquated relics of a bygone era. Churches are closing, congregations are shrinking, and the once sacred institution of Christianity is being overshadowed by secularism. Critics, armed with statistics on everything from LGBTQ+ rights to the role of women in society, argue that Christianity is sexist, homophobic, and woefully out of touch with the realities of modern life. And you know what? They might have a point. The problem is, when you throw the baby out with the holy water, you risk ending up with a society that's spiritually bankrupt. Section 4. Green is the new godliness. Environmentalism takes center stage. Hold on to your reusable shopping bags, everyone, because there's a new movement in town, and it's all about worshiping at the altar of Mother Earth. Forget about saving souls. The new imperative is saving the planet. Environmentalism, once a fringe movement populated by tree-hugging hippies, has gone mainstream, and for good reason. Climate change is real, folks, and it's coming for our avocado toast. From single-use plastics to carbon footprints, we're bombarded with messages about our collective impact on the planet. Meat? Harmful. Cars? Not eco-friendly. Air travel? A one-way ticket to environmental trouble. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a tad, but you get the point. The message is clear. Consume less, recycle more, and for the love of all that is green and good, please stop using plastic straws. Section 5. The unfettered pursuit of pleasure. In this brave new world of moral relativism, there's one commandment that seems to trump all others: thou shalt pursue thine own happiness, consequences be disregarded. Personal fulfillment, self-gratification, and the relentless pursuit of pleasure have become the new Holy Trinity. Forget about self-sacrifice, delayed gratification, or the idea of putting others' needs before your own. This is the age of the individual, where personal desires reign supreme, and any attempt to impose limits on those desires is met with accusations of prudishness, repression, and being a general buzzkill. This isn't just about sex, folks, although let's be real, it's definitely about sex. It's about a fundamental shift in how we view our place in the world. It's about the idea that we are all entitled to a life of constant gratification, regardless of the cost to ourselves or those around us.